Okay, guys, I have a confession to make. I messed up. Big time. Don't celebrate that, Stella. So, you see how the, wait, what's it called in this game? You see how the nameless honor has an exclamation point on it? So, funny story. I usually buy the battle pass for my main account. My main account is definitely not free to play. But at some point, I completely forgot that I was signed into this account and accidentally bought the battle pass. I'm sorry, I messed up. Now, unfortunately, I can't take that back. What I can do is make sure I don't get any of the extra stuff the battle pass gives you. Just to make this as close to free to play as possible still. I know a lot of you might not care, but it's a pride thing for me. I'm trying to make sure I don't need any of this, cause as someone who buys battle passes for this and Genshin Impact, the extra stuff from the battle pass makes a difference. So what I'm going to do is anytime I get anything from Nameless Honor, I will only collect the top ones, never collect the bottom ones. So yeah, so we're gonna be seeing that exclamation point up there for a while. So I just wanted to explain that, and I guess this isn't a full free-to-play technically anymore. It's a mostly free-to-play, but I promise you that there will be absolutely no more money spent on this game, I assure you. But now that I have my great shame out of the way, what are we doing here? Well, if you notice at the end of some of those character quests, there were some characters that were invited onto the Astral Express, and so as you can see here, characters like Arlen, and I have Asta and Silverwolf, I believe, who can also pop up here. And when you talk to them...
This place could do with some iris scanners. Wouldn't want unregistered visitors sneaking aboard.
Yeah, you can talk to them. It's voice lines.
I remember Lady asked to commission some security equipment a while back. Maybe she still has some spares.
Unregistered visitors?
Oh, sorry. I was thinking out loud. Well, come to think of it, I'm an unregistered visitor. But I hope my analysis is of help to the conductor.
Roger that, Brother Arlen.
Those guys aren't serious when they refer to me like that, you know? Anyway, please don't start using it.
But it's funny! But it's funny, Arlen. Okay, I won't.
Anyway, thanks for inviting me to see the train. It's easy to forget that work-life balance is the best way to stay on top. Thanks for your advice. It's nice to have a break every now and then.
And after you finish, you get a free 10 Stellar Jade from every character you invite here, so it's pretty worth it to come back to the Astral Express and talk to all the characters that you invite in here. But now, as you can see, we still have a couple of companion missions left to go. So we're gonna do these first before we continue on with the main quest. Also, yes, I'm at Equilibrium Part 2. And to start off, we gotta talk to Julian. Wait, who are you? Mom told me that. It's Natasha, you dumbo.
You! Hey, you! Stop! You are now a conscript of the moles.
Say what? The young little master of disguise.
I, Julian of 1,000 faces. Wait, it's not the time for this.
Hurry up and get to the point then.
We got trouble. The boss went to the Great Mine along with her Diggertron. You have to go check on her for us.
You're a snitch! Why would she go to the mines? Diggertron?
Diggertron is Diggertron.
That doesn't help,
the boss
kid.
has it with her, you can expect a good fight. Go check on her for us now.
Hey! Say please at least. Who's Fursman?
He's Hook's daddy.
Aww.
And he's like a daddy to everyone in the moles. He's like a great person.
Why would I take orders from a little...
Someone's life is at risk. Forget the minor details.
Fine,
Thank
fine,
you.
fine.
Please hurry.
There you go, there you go. Be polite, my friend. Old Foreman's treasure. So we gotta... Hook looks like she's gotten herself into a bind, so we gotta go help her now. I haven't been there yet. Oops. Well, time to walk. Space anchor activated, finally.
Calm down, calm down. We're all here to work for a living. Why not sit down and talk it out?
These guys have their weapons out. They don't seem like the talking type.
Save it. We treated you as our leader, but look how you treated us.
Such a rat!
Hey! Don't insult people like that.
You sold the intel about the vein to Antonia, but we discovered it first.
Traitor!
This man can only speak in insults.
Well, nothing to say for yourself, huh? So you admit that you sold the intel to the mining team?
Go away, you brutes! Don't bully my daddy!
It's a dog-eat-dog world out here, buddy.
Yes, I told Antonia about the vein, but I was the first one to discover it. I have the right to do anything with it.
True, very true. Hey, he didn't keep it to himself, at least.
It's only because you have that detector. Let's see who's boss when we take it from you.
You'll never lay a finger on Daddy without passing through Hook.
Hook, I appreciate the moxie, but, the moles are here. Surrender now!
It's you! Come and help Hook.
I mean, that's what I'm here to do.
Another punching bag? Fine by me. I'll kick all your butts.
Oh, big words, buddy, but, have you met my friend Kafka?
Is that all you got?
DOT deaths are always so funny. Jesus! Punch the shit out of him!
Daddy, are you hurt?
Just a few scratches. How about you, Hook?
I was in front of Hook the entire
Don't
time.
worry about me. I have Diggertron. No one can hurt me.
And you, young lady, are you hurt? Thank you for your help.
I'm too young to
Don't be
die.
afraid, young lady. Your injury isn't fatal.
I'm okay, I guess.
I remember. You are the outsider.
Maybe a little hurt in the head, but that's about it.
Right? The vein detector that rapscallion was after. Somebody already stole it from me.
Well then,
I
they
need to
were
keep searching.
they were on a wild goose
Otherwise,
chase,
I might
goose chase
never see
apparently.
it again.
What's more important, the detector or your life, buddy?
It's just a tool. I guess I should let it go. Let's head to the clinic.
Smart man, smart man. Always go get medical attention first. To Natasha's
Oh,
clinic.
Is that a stain? I like this coat.
Some of their voice lines are funny. Hi, I mean Natasha. I'm sorry, that was Hook talking, not me.
I've taken care of your wounds. I'm running short on medical supplies these days, though, so behave yourselves and stay away from trouble. You
Hook?
hear me? Don't pretend you didn't hear that, Hook. I'm talking to you.
I love Natasha.
Hook wasn't the one that caused trouble. It was those bad guys. We were just defending ourselves. And ask her.
We shouldn't indulge kids. I don't know. Has nothing to do with me.
You traitor.
Well, passing the buck is one way to handle this.
I'm just saying. I was just there.
If it weren't for you and Dr. Natasha, Hook and I probably would have been in big trouble.
You two probably would have been dead by now if it wasn't for me. What happened exactly?
I'm just too old for this.
There's too much drama. He's too old to be in the middle of turf wars.
Daddy, are we short on money? Why did you do that?
My poor child. Daddy is old now. Who knows how long I can stay by your side?
Don't start talking
I
about.
have to start preparing for your future.
Don't start talking like that, man. You may be old, but maybe you are that old. I don't know, but don't start talking like that.
All you need to know is when I'm gone, you will have the money to take care of yourself and survive on your own.
Daddy.
This is a hell of a topic to talk to about an 8-year-old.
Forget about it. Since I
You
got the
started
money
it. What do you
from
mean, forget
the
about
mining
it?
team, I have nothing to complain about now. It's just a shame that I lost my vein detector. It was indeed a treasure.
Oh. Why do I keep doing
I guess
that?
So. It's an ancient relic that can detect geomarrow veins. It's very rare. I shouldn't care who stole my device. Whoever it was, I hope they get good use out of it.
Typical old guy.
Hook seems to
He's
be
a
giving
nice
me a
old
look
guy.
that says, Hook wants to talk to you outside the clinic now.
Inner monologues
So
for the
that's why
win.
people call eyes the windows to the soul.
What? Sure. I don't know if I would have gotten that from Hook's look, but I am also notoriously terrible at noticing people's facial expressions, so it probably wouldn't work on me.
Wait, Hook needs you to help with something.
I need to clean my windows to the soul. Huh? Couldn't even give it a minute, could you?
Members of the moles gotta help each other out. Please.
Oh, if you ask so
That
nicely.
detector is Daddy's treasure, so I gotta get it back. I'll be waiting for you at the shelter in the mine, big sister.
Aww.
I mean,
You called me big sister. Time to play detective.
too slow, honorary member of the moles.
It's not fair. I had a loading screen to get through, alright?
Let me introduce you to Sweta. She is Daddy's most
Sweta?
trusted miner.
Does she have a friend named Beanie? Or another friend named Gloves? The entire ensemble.
Not at all. Mr. Fursman trusts every vagrant, and every one of us trusts Mr. Fursman.
Not all of you, apparently.
But after what happened over at that geomarrow vein, the atmosphere at the shelter became a bit tense.
Putting it mildly.
I'm here to find Daddy's treasure.
After the conflict in the mine, Wildfire gathered everyone out of the shelter and took a head count to check on the wounded. 4 people were not there.
Ooh, that line is highlighted, which means that is an important line. That is our first clue.
When we returned to the shelter, Mr. Fursman's detector was gone. I guess one of those 4 people was the thief.
Simple conclusion, simple deduction, but effective. They picked the wrong time to commit the crime.
Indeed. Actually, we've already asked those 4 suspects about it. They all claim to not have stolen anything.
You really think one of them was just gonna come out and admit it?
Of course, we could never expect thieves to confess
Okay.
and turn themselves in, right? In my opinion, one of those 4 was lying.
I'm not sure that would count as an opinion. It's probably a fact. Arrest everyone and interrogate them one by one.
We're all vagrants. None of us have the authority to arrest anyone just because we feel like it.
That sounds like quitter talk.
If you're feeling confident, why not give it a try? Maybe you can determine who the thief is.
All right. Time to play some detectives. Time to play some good cop and bad cop. Good cop and bad cop. Hook, you be the good cop, I'll be the bad cop. Let's go.
Adults are so dishonest. Hook's gonna question them one by one.
Question them, not beat them up, okay? And let's start with this dude over here. The cook! Or is his name Cook?
Well, what's this? Playing detective, are we?
It's not playing if I'm good at it.
Spill it! Did you steal my daddy's detector?
I'm getting sweaty. With sweat. Wait, what?
You little brat. How dare you label me a thief? I'm an honest and decent man. I'd never do such a shady thing.
Bro. The more you talk, the less I trust you.
If you really didn't steal anything, then just answer our questions.
The voice actress for Hook is also the voice actress for Asta. So as always, she does an amazing job of putting the right inflection on all the voices.
All right, I'll spare a couple minutes for your little detective game.
Those couple minutes are gonna cost you, buddy. What were you doing when the crime occurred,
I'm a
good
cook.
sir?
What else would I be doing? I happened to be out shopping for ingredients at that time. Otherwise, who'd want anything to do with this kind of thing?
You sure about that? What do you think of Mr. Fursman?
That old Fursman was kind to me. When we were at Rivet Town, he put me in charge of the whole mining team's food supply. I mean, I didn't expect he would take that money for himself.
Okay, so you're blaming him.
Anyway, he found that geomarrow vein by himself, so I won't blame him for not sharing.
Did you see the detector?
Well, I don't want to be a snitch, but out of my respect for Fursman, I'll tell you a secret.
Damn, sold out immediately.
The helper over there? I saw him sneak into Fursman's tent and come out holding a box. See? Isn't he the most suspicious one?
Nah, it's still you, buddy.
Now leave me alone if you don't have any more questions. I'm busy.
I'm sure your food sucks, too. All right, the tailor.
Did you steal Daddy's detector?
You came out swinging, Hook.
Nope.
That was fast. All right. Straight up, what were you doing?
Spacing out.
MC is less than impressed. That's not an alibi. What do you think of Mr. Fursman?
Good man. But a bit of a cheapskate.
That's it? Did you see the detector?
Nope.
Hey, would you mind talking more nicely?
I don't think that's in her blood, Hook. I think this is just her natural tone of voice.
What? I always talk like this.
Yep. That could be her way of throwing us off, acting like the freaking emo girl of the camp. Alright, helper. Someone accused you, buddy. You better have a good story.
What's the matter?
Did you steal Daddy's detector?
Hook coming out with the right and left hooks.
What? Oh, if I'd known I would become a suspect, I wouldn't have gone out at that time.
What were you doing?
Nothing special. I just went out to get some fresh air.
Also a terrible alibi.
Oh dear. I know that's a lame alibi.
At least you admit
but I
it.
swear, it's the truth.
What do you think of Mr. Fursman?
Mr. Fursman? He's a good person. Though... Oh, it...
Though?
Never
No.
mind.
No, finish your thought. Finish your thought. It's okay.
No. I must sound very suspicious, but I really didn't do anything. You have to believe me.
Then keep talking. Did you see the detector?
Detector? No, I haven't seen anything, and I don't know anything.
You're not making a good case for yourself, but it feels too jumpy. Probably not
So all the
him.
questions you have I proven my innocence?
Nope. All right, last one. The merchant.
Did you steal Daddy's detector?
Merchants are gold mines of information you're not supposed to know, so hopefully this will help.
What? How could you say that? You're gonna make me angry.
And your point is? I think you're suspicious.
You know what a businessman values the most? Reputation. If your slander ruins my reputation and harms my business, you'll pay for that.
I have a bat with your name on it if you want to keep talking.
Well, then answer our questions. We'll decide if we believe you or not.
Damn, Hook. You faltered there a little bit, but I respect you getting back into character. What were you doing?
I have the right to remain silent.
No, you don't. This ain't a court of law. This is the mole's investigation. There is no right to remain silent here. It's the right to speak or get your ass beat. What do you think of Mr. Fursman?
Withhold my opinion toward this question.
I really just want to smack him with the bat. Did you see the detector?
No comment.
You fucking suck!
Ugh, you... I'll give you one more chance. Think carefully and give your answer to Diggertron this time.
Little girl's about to screw a hole inside you. Think carefully and give your answer to my fists.
I've seen all sorts of things in my life. Why would I be afraid of you two little rascals?
I was touched by I was touched by Nanook the Destruction. You really want to deal with me? Technically Hook was too, actually, since Hook is a destruction character.
I'll tell you what I know in exchange for a small intel service fee.
Okay, what's the fee?
Great.
Oh, fuck. I didn't realize I had a dialogue option. Fine, yes, go ahead.
I like your style. Customers who don't fuss over the price are the best. So
Of course
what do
they
you
are.
wanna know? Ask away.
That way you can gouge them out with your freaking price increases. What were you doing when the crime occurred, good
I
sir?
went into town to restock. Nothing out of the ordinary, right?
Awfully convenient time for you to be restocking, no? What do you think of Mr. Fursman?
Fursman is an old customer of mine, but he sold out to the other side and left his own people out to dry. I really can't agree with that.
Did you see the detector?
Look, the cook is definitely the thief. I'm sure about that.
But why are you so sure about that? I'm willing to
In my
hear
line
you
of
out.
work, I've learned to read people. And something's definitely fishy with that cook. I
You're
can
not
tell from the
wrong,
start.
that's for sure. He's
If you don't
definitely
believe me,
sus.
Just ask anyone.
So, do you know who the culprit is?
It's gotta be the cook.
I don't know why, but I'll trust your judgment.
Just the immediate clapback on Fursman and what he did, the aloofness that he treated us with, and the little, I have a secret to tell you, Just that because I'm such a good guy.
Come on, let's go accuse the culprit.
There was just too many red flags when we were talking to him. He seemed way too smarmy. Even if the merchant was kind of smarmy too.
Where's the cook? Where did he go?
He bounced.
Pete's me. I saw him running out in quite a panic.
That guy has to be guilty. Where is
Don't
he
run
running
if you
off
ain't
to?
guilty. Remember, kids. Don't run if you ain't guilty. So he's fleeing from justice, huh?
Oh, yeah. I saw Mr. Sampo on the way to the mine when I came here. Could he be involved in this?
Why am I not surprised? He's just trouble on legs.
Follow Hook! Mr. Sampo should be that way.
Yeah, he's a pretty bad guy. Wait. Trotter! Punch! Sorry, I had to get the Trotter out of the way. Wait, Hook, where'd you go? Hook teleports back if you get into a fight. I don't think... Did I do this last time? I don't remember. Alright, Hook. Why do you step that way first before running? Wait, hold up. That's funny. Hook has normal running speed, and as soon as I hit the sprint button, boom! Even Hook hits the afterburners. Oh, hey, there you are.
My friend, are you serious? This device is quite rare. Are you really willing to sell it to me at such a low price?
Sampo!
No, why are you making this so complicated?
You two stop right there.
Found you.
Hookstark Hook the Great has arrived.
Quiet, I'm going to give you a good butt kicking.
Wait a second. Let's all just calm down. I got nothing to do with it.
Yep, you're always involved in some shady shit, Sampo. I don't know if I should believe you.
Miss Hook, please don't point that thing at me. It's scary.
Hey, how can you sell me out like that? We had a deal.
Never trust Sampo. Never trust the Koski, alright? You should know that better than anyone at this point.
You stole Daddy's treasure. Diggertron will not spare you.
That's adorable.
This is all that old Fursman's fault.
Well, it seems you guys have some issues to sort out, so maybe I should leave.
You stay here. I still need to kick your ass. There's no reason for you to steal it. Fursman has his reasons.
The heck if I care? With the underworld in such a sad state, how are we supposed to survive if we don't resort to robbing and stealing?
But at the same time, you can't expect to never deal with consequences if that's how you're gonna go about it.
Come take it, if you have the guts.
You got some guts taunting us yourself.
Diggertron, get ready.
Too easy. As I told the last vagrants, have I introduced you to my friend Kafka? It's going to be a slow, painful death for you, man. Punch!
We're just having fun.
Too easy.
You sure talk tough for someone who can't fight. Come on, hand the detector over to Hook.
When you get clocked, knocked out, and then insulted, bragged on by an 8-year-old. Actually, I don't exactly know how old Hook is. I just default to 8 years old when they're little kids like this.
No, Daddy's treasure.
Oh,
it's broken.
That sucks. Life is full of disappointments. Sorry, kid.
But...
Hey, now this is Sampo's time to shine.
What do you want? You're still here?
Of course. I wouldn't want to miss out on seeing you and Miss Hook's acts of heroism, would I?
Yeah, and you didn't... I was gonna say, you didn't want to intervene, but I have Sampo on my team, so...
There's a fellow in Bouldertown they call Ballaway the Miner's Lamp. He's an appraiser.
Got it. Thanks, Mr. Sampo.
Have a safe trip.
See you next fall as I push you off the damn ledge. I was wondering if you could take a look at this detector.
Look at this. The detector's probe broke off. Can you fix it?
Hook. That's not how we were supposed to start this off. Aw, poor kid.
Oh, ho, ho. This certainly is a rare relic. Let me take a closer look.
Yes, look extra close. You have to help Hook fix it.
Hook, you did this the wrong way.
I've been in the business for a long time, but never have I seen an ancient relic like this one before.
The fact that there's only one left in a town that's known for mining is very odd, but whatever.
I think this is probably beyond repair. But still, it is a rare treasure.
Can you tell me more about it? I intend to sell it.
The detector's probe is gone. It's like searching for something without eyes or ears.
You can still find it.
Who's going to want a pile of junk?
We aren't going to sell it to you, you crooked profiteer.
All right then, let's go find Daddy.
Yes, it should be Fursman's decision what we're gonna do with it, considering it's his thing in the first place. Natasha, I'm home. I mean, not home. Unless you want it to be my home. What?
I was just about to go looking for you. Come on, let's go home. I'll cook some salt-baked rock crabs for you.
Aww. Hook, it's okay.
What's wrong with this kid?
That sounds so messed up, but that was funny. We found the vein detector.
Vein detector? The one I lost?
The one that was stolen from you, but yes.
Big Sister and Hook helped Daddy catch the thief that stole it.
And we kicked his ass.
But Daddy's detector is broken. It's all my fault.
So it was stolen. You're not hurt, are you, Hook?
That's adorable.
I'm fine.
The geomarrow probe is damaged. I'm afraid this thing won't work anymore. Thank you so much for looking out for me, Hook.
But Daddy's treasure.
Alright, we need to call the ambulance, Hook. Stop wang.
Don't cry, Hook. Daddy's true treasure has been here all along. It was
Fursman's
never
a good
lost
dad.
or broken.
This treasure can even cry, you know.
You can cry.
But at the end of the day, the detector is just a tool.
Just like that dude who stole it.
Must have irreplaceable importance to
But
someone.
Hook doesn't really understand.
Don't worry, you'll get it when you're older, maybe. Unless you grow up to be a tsundere.
Okay.
The treasure Daddy's talking
Oh,
about.
do you get it, Hook? Do you get it, Hook?
Is still happily running and jumping around.
Aww.
Daddy, you're not allowed to see Hook cry.
Too late.
Go away.
This is a nice, adorable, wholesome one. I like this quest. It's very cute, and we get to see Pitch Dark Hook the Great cry. Where is this? Oh, this is Natasha's. Okay. I should stop calling her nurse, but that's an Animaniacs joke, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Hello, nurse.
I wish you all a journey that is free of illness.
That is not what you said. Definitely not what you said. Need any help, Dr. Natasha? I can help you with anything.
You came at a good time. There is something you can help me with.
Oh.
According to my patient records, there are a few that haven't come for their follow-up visits. I'm a bit concerned.
I was hoping to help you with something where we would get more one-on-one time, but fine.
Have you heard of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society?
The CIMAS? The CIMAS? CIMAS? KIMAS? Sounds suspicious. Complex illness mutual. The fact that it says mutual aid society is what makes it seem so suspicious.
I agree. Generally speaking, mutual aid societies like these allow patients to share their experiences and support each other.
Ah.
There might be more to this society than that.
Are mutual aid societies actually a thing? I had never heard of them before this game, and the way she described them makes it sound like an actual thing, so maybe, but it still sounds sus.
I've got a few patients who have started refusing treatment since joining the society. It certainly makes you wonder.
Well, where there's smoke?
The most suspicious part is that no matter how much I ask, no one's ever willing to tell me anything about it. And that's where you might be able to help.
Sworn to secrecy. They signed an NDA and they can't talk about it. Got it. You want me to go undercover?
It sounds dangerous, but what I want you to do is actually very simple. If I find out they're preventing me from doing my job, or if they're bringing harm to my patients, I won't just sit on the sidelines.
Note to self, never cross Natasha. Never get on her bad side. Always help her.
Can I entrust you with this task?
Yes, Mom! I mean, ma'am. I mean, have I ever refused you?
You're as considerate as always. Good luck. I'll be sure to thank you properly when you're back.
Really? I mean, yeah, of course, Natasha. She's gonna thank me properly. All right, let's go see what these guys are up to. I will beat them all down for you, Natasha. I will burn this city to the... okay, now we're going overboard. Is it me? They put me in the game. How dare you? I deserve royalties for
errands
this.
for Natasha, right?
Who's Natasha?
Don't play dumb. Let me guess. Natasha wants you to persuade me to go back for a follow-up visit, right?
She's just worried about you, man.
I'm terminal. Life will be over before I know it.
Ooh. What was Natasha's? Was that Natasha's diagnosis?
Of course not. I read it in a book.
This man went to WebMD and be like, oh, I'm gonna die in 2 days. This is why you never read WebMD.
Every book I read has descriptions that match my symptoms exactly.
Bro.
I can diagnose myself with a dozen incurable diseases before I get halfway through.
Oh, it's sad that there are people like this, exactly like this in real life. You absolute dunderhead. Are you serious?
What else is there to say? Natasha was seeing me free of charge.
She didn't even bleh. She didn't even charge you. And you still won't go to make sure you ain't dying, bro. I'ma put you 6 feet under myself for this stupidity. This man said he ain't dumb, but his no, you definitely are dumb. Appearances are more important than life. wait. Appearances are more important than life. I feel you.
Are you making fun of me?
Yes.
Dr. Vash never charged me anything either. Natasha's great.
Dr. Vash
was always my #1.
That's the first time we've heard that name. Or technically you've heard that name. I've heard that name before. Anyways, who's Dr. Vash?
Natasha's brother. They both used to practice medicine.
Why are you saying that like as if I should know? Free medical care? I don't believe you. Oh, that hurts as an American.
What do you mean? Dr. Vash was a people's doctor. He handed out free medicine.
Oh.
He even followed up with detailed questions on how he felt.
This man sounds like he was making guinea pigs.
They say that Dr. Vash made all his own medicine himself.
That's concerning. Why don't you go to him anymore?
You think I don't want to? I heard that he passed away.
Well, that's a good excuse not to go to a doctor anymore. Unless you're a necromancer, in which case now you have no excuse.
Don't go telling anyone else about this next bit.
Sure, of course. I won't tell anyone else. I won't.
I heard that Natasha had something to do with Dr. Vash's death.
Excuse me?
They say she was jealous that her brother had stolen her patients, so she...
Bro, I am about to lay you out right now. You do not talk about Natasha like that. And you believe that?
It's just something people were saying. I don't think Dr. Natasha could do something like that.
Then why would you spread the rumor?
Since Dr. Natasha sent you over specially, I'll do her a favor.
Well, that was easy.
I'll go to the clinic for my follow-up a little later. Bye for now.
I'll see you later. Because you ain't gonna be dead.
Avoiding a follow-up visit.
Not before I kill you first, at least. Avoiding a follow-up to money due to money issues? Nah, this guy was avoiding a follow-up due to brain issues. As in he has... What am I trying to say? As in he's stupid, okay? That's the joke.
What was that? Oh, you'll have to be louder.
Okay, time to yell. I wanted to ask why you're not going for follow-up visit.
Ah, a follow-up visit.
I feel like the fish from SpongeBob with the old fish and the even older shriveled up fish that love chocolate or hated chocolate. This is the same thing. Natasha wants to send you for a follow-up visit. A what? A follow-up visit. A follow-up visit?
Where have you
been?
Natasha's a wonderful girl. She always gives me a thorough checkup. I'm sure I wouldn't be around for long.
That's the old in you talking. I'm sure you have some young in you left still.
I don't want to waste anyone's time. My husband had the same illness as me, but he never touched the medicine. He wanted to make sure I had enough.
Oh, that's sad. Excuse me? You're in the way.
He was forever saying he wanted to go before I did. Selfish old fool.
I feel like that's a common sentiment among old couples.
I miss him. Now that he's gone, who cares how long I stick around?
Aw, I do. I don't know who you are. I've never met you. This is my first time talking to you, but I do. I care.
You don't give up easily, do you? Still, you're full of kind words.
Did this just walk through me? How dare you, asshole? No one here shows me any kind of respect.
Okay, you win. It's off for another follow-up visit with Dr. Natasha, I suppose.
Yay! You'll be just fine, ma'am.
Did you want to say something else?
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be yelling, I
My ears
forgot.
are terrible.
Have you heard of the Mutual Aid Society?
Virtual who?
Never mind! Mutual Aid Society!
All right, I heard you. Do you have to shout?
Excuse me?
No, I've never heard of any mutual aid society.
Well, there's that. All right, last buddy. Ooh, a suspicious patient. He's sus.
Why haven't I gone for my follow-up visit? Are you a patient too, or did Dr. Natasha send you over?
My man, I'm dying. They're pretty sharp.
You should head on back then. Tell her to save her worries and medicine for other people.
Why are all the sus people so goddamn smug in this game? I'm through seeing her too, man.
Huh. So you had a dispute with her. I just don't really approve of her methods, that's all. Too idealistic, and no real efficacy.
Right, exactly, of course. See, you
she
feel me.
She tries to save everyone, which means she can't save anyone.
I'm clenching
like
my fist behind me, but it's because
I
I agree with you so hard.
If I can't take something and get right back to work, I may as well lie down and wait for death to come knocking.
Yeah, I agree with you. If I punch you in the face, it's just to show you what it would feel like.
Did you,
don't take it personally.
Vash? His wonder medicine is cheap, and the results are immediate. You just need to be willing to take a little risk.
What kind of risk are we talking, buddy?
Dr. Vash's medicine is different, and the unlucky ones check out early.
Damn. It's like those medicine commercials that have the people being all happy, and in the background is side effects may include dizziness, heartburn, nausea, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea, and possibly death.
Even knowing the risk, most people fight tooth and nail to get hold of the medicine. You know why?
Because people are stupid. They're willing to gamble with their life.
You're smarter than you look.
I mean, that wasn't a deduction. That was like common sense.
When life forces you to the edge, you'll throw yourself at any opportunity, even if it means risking it all.
Still stupid.
Why am I telling you all this?
Why indeed?
Dr. Vash is dead anyway.
If he's dead, then what if I told you I agreed with you?
What? Now you're interested in the wonder medicine?
Hey, like you said, quick. If it's quick, it's useful,
Listen,
right?
The Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society is still selling that medicine. Must not tell any of this to Dr. Natasha. You hear? If you break the rule, you'll face the consequences.
Ah, yes. You know, I 100% agree. I swear on my word as a trailblazer.
Yeah, take this. It's the address.
My word as a trailblazer
Final
don't
warning.
mean shit.
Do not reveal this information to Natasha.
I will never reveal this information to Natasha, as I have my fingers crossed behind my back.
I know where to find the wonder medicine. What should I do next? That patient didn't want me to tell Natasha about this. Should I listen to him?
Fuck no! Let's tell Natasha first. I forgot what I did last time. I think last time I went to investigate myself first. Hello, nurse. I am obligated to say that every time I'm in Natasha's presence, even though she's a doctor, not a nurse. Anyways, I found something important.
So the Mutual Aid Society found Vash's research results, and now they're selling this so-called wonder medicine to patients?
She's not calling him her brother anymore.
Any organization doing something like this is interested in more than just mutual aid.
Oh, they interested in a lot more. The patient said he was willing to take the risk.
As a doctor, I don't accept that. I'm responsible for their well-being. My attitude towards this wonder medicine won't change.
Good on you, Natasha. That's how it should be.
What Vash left behind is nothing more than reagents and experimental byproducts. The word medicine doesn't apply here.
And being sold as a wonder cure-all is really, really bad. Really unethical.
If you're curious about Vash's wonder medicine, You should ask some of the patients in the clinic. See what they have to say about the effects.
Oh, you want me to find out firsthand? Oh no. Okay, look. Calm patients.
Some people say that Dr. Vash was a saint who came from the overworld to help those in need. I don't buy it. He couldn't have cared less about the people taking the medicine.
I mean, if you're shilling out a medicine for free that you know has a chance to kill people, yeah, you don't care about making people feel better.
The hard truth is that we were just his test subjects. It didn't matter if the medicine worked or not. What mattered was having a constant stream of willing lab rats.
And if you have a medicine that's advertised to be a cure-all, then people are willing to take that risk, and you have lab rats.
Of course, I can't control what anyone else thinks. That's just how I see it.
That stuff, can you even call it medicine?
No.
I know Dr. Natasha's here, but I have to tell it like it is. Vash had zero medical ethics. He didn't deserve the title doctor.
I'm not entirely sure Natasha would disagree, considering she doesn't even call Vash her brother anymore. She stopped halfway through before going back to Vash.
Whenever I went to see him, he never even asked about my illness. He just prescribed me his so-called wonder medicine.
Vash, I have a headache. Wonder medicine. My arm hurts. Wonder medicine. I have a sneeze. Wonder medicine. I stubbed my toe. Wonder medicine!
If it were you, would you have taken that medicine?
Fuck no. But again, it's all about the people willing to take the risk, which is incredibly stupid in my opinion, and it speaks more to the brother than preying on the people who he knows will take the medicine regardless of the risk, as opposed to the people being stupid.
Who are you?
Who are you? I'm a friend of Dr. Natasha. I'm a miracle doctor that's fucked up. I'm a friend of Dr. Natasha.
Who? And who am I?
You're one of Dr. Natasha's patients, don't you remember?
Where's my husband? And where's my child?
Uh-oh. I don't know, ma'am.
Where are they? You know where they are?
No, don't look at me. I didn't touch your husband or your child, please. I'm afraid not. Are you okay?
You don't know. They don't know.
It's best to leave that poor lady in peace. Let me explain.
Ma'am, Natasha sent me over here. Blame her.
Both her husband and child became ill and passed away.
Oh, ooh, wow. Did they take the wonder medicine too?
Her husband and child caught a mysterious illness. The symptoms weren't grave, but their livelihood was certainly impacted.
Especially if your illness isn't like terminal. Why would you ever take the risk? I mean, I know it's poverty and they need to work or whatever, but still.
They bought some kind of wonder medicine.
Vash!
Who would have thought their condition would deteriorate so rapidly after they began using it? The two began to suffer terribly, such that death became a blessing. They were warned about the medicine. They were told about the risks. They chose to roll the dice.
It's for themselves. I doubt that the child was ever consulted about this. That's just recklessness at that point.
Talking about it tires me out.
All right, Natasha, you've successfully, one, embarrassed me, and two, traumatized me again.
Let me take a...
I'm back.
Did you speak to her?
Define speak.
By the look on your face, I'm assuming you've come to understand the wonder medicine all too well. Let me tell you a story.
Story time with Natasha.
There was once a brilliant overworld doctor with unmatched pharmaceutical skills.
Let me guess. His name rhymes with cash?
The doctor was set on developing a medicine that would steel the human body against the cold. He named his research project Blizzard Immunity.
Damn, there's no Pokemon that are immune to ice types. It doesn't exist! There is no Pokemon that's immune to ice types, Natasha.
Tampering with the human immune system carries huge risk. And nobody in the overworld was willing to submit themselves to such experiments.
Which means you go to the place where you find willing participants.
As such, the doctor got in touch with his sister in the underworld, claiming that he wanted to support the medical effort below ground.
That means he used you too. And then?
Naturally, his sister was overjoyed. She brought her brother underground and entrusted him with her clinic and laboratory.
And he repaid you by using all the people in the underground as his little guinea pigs.
I think you know what comes next. The result? Patients with mild illness would attribute their recovery to the so-called wonder medicine.
When it was an illness they would have recovered from anyway.
Illness would quickly deteriorate and sometimes die. Are you willing to take on this assignment?
I will destroy all the medicine in the world for you, Natasha. Somebody has to do the right thing.
Thank you.
Hot-blooded trailblazer.
I'll take responsibility for the consequences. Don't worry about that.
Even for the murder, if I murder them all? Yes, let's go. I just got that green light to go on a killing spree.
Stop right there. No one's allowed up ahead.
Hello, fellow vagrants. I'm here to buy.
Who are you trying to kid? She's after our medicine and sent you here to smash the place, right?
Not the place, just the medicine.
Look lively and send this idiot packing already.
All right, you asked for it. Easy. Time to destroy it all. I have a bat here with your name on it, medicine.
Well, look who we have here. Your reputation precedes you, outsider. I didn't take you for a bandit and a thief.
Yeah, well, you don't know shit about me. They call me the Interstellar Robin Hood out there. Who calls you that? Everyone.
And our guards decided to just beat themselves into submission.
Yeah, man, it was crazy, you know? They just kind of started punching themselves. You know, like that episode of SpongeBob where Patrick was just kind of getting himself beat up by the Invisible Man? That kind of happened here, too.
You listen here. Seems like you are quite bent on dismantling our operations, aren't you?
I'll dismantle your bones, too, if you keep getting in my way.
Fine. Seeing as you came all this way, it'd be rude not to give you the opportunity.
Bro, they just never learn.
Seize the medicine thief.
Y'all really just never learn that I'm going to whoop your ass each and every time. Boom.
Blast it! What did we ever do to you? Why are you taking
Why are you
away
all of a sudden talking like freaking Mad Eye Moody over here?
Moneymaker?
Ah, you
so
just...
you admit it then. You're not in this to save lives, you're in it to get rich.
Was that ever in doubt?
You're right.
You do your best.
I can't save everyone alone. But if I must, I would sacrifice food and sleep to treat them.
That is very commendable, Natasha, but please, if you die, then who else is gonna take care of them?
All I can do is help everyone to the best of my ability. To the very end.
Natasha's like one of the best characters in both Genshin and Honkai. Good on Natasha.
Let's go back to town. I still owe those patients an explanation.
I'm mad I didn't get to beat that guy's ass.
What are you saying, Doctor? The wonder medicine is out of supply?
Yep, and there will never be any more made ever again.
Correct. That medicine is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Wildfire has cut off the supply chain.
The way I see it, you're just jealous you lost your patients. That wonder medicine was working fine for us, and now it's gone because she wants it to be?
People were dying, you dumbass!
I understand your anger, but as your doctor, I ask you to trust my judgment.
If not, I'll tell everyone about how she set up Dr. Vash.
You think as if I would give you that chance, buddy.
I'm out of here.
You watch your back and sleep with both eyes open, buddy. I'd like to straighten out that loudmouth myself.
Don't let your emotions get the better of you.
No, I'm a lead. No, he deserves it.
I might well have had the same reaction. Now I need to focus on treating the patients and dispelling their doubts.
You would think people dying would be enough to be like, okay, it sucks the medicine isn't here anymore, but I get it.
Let's leave it for now. Now's as good a time as any to tell you Vash's whole story.
I'm all ears. Story time with Natasha.
If there's anything you want to know, don't hesitate to ask.
Aww.
I, actually grew up in the orphanage. It wasn't until I was adopted by an overworld family that life changed for me.
Aw, so you're originally an undergrounder. Damn.
When we were older, both of us got straight into Belobog's medical school. We were on a path into the medical profession.
You got the freaking adoption, I was gonna say she got the adoption jackpot, but that might have been Branya. Though, the way Kakoli is, that's still up to debate. Anyways, what kind of person was Vash?
He was gentle and introverted.
It's always the introverts.
When it came to work, he could be absurdly
I say as I am.
obsessive.
I say as I am.
Like a completely different person. Whenever I made a mistake in an experiment, he'd bite my head off. And then a while later, he'd apologize and comfort me. He was conflicted in that
Some
way.
might say toxic. Did he really pass away?
That's a long story. Ever since he was little, Vash had always wanted to develop a medicine called blizzard immunity.
I just told you there is no such thing as blizzard immunity. No types are immune to ice.
If he succeeded, people would be able to leave Belobog and rebuild their homes in the snow plains.
I get it. It sounds like an incredibly noble gift, but you can't experiment on people and have them die on your watch and think you're doing a good thing.
But I was too young to know what long-term frustration could do to a person.
Oh, Lord. Don't I know it?
In a terrible way. When his experiments were exposed, I spent a long time with Oleg discussing how to handle the aftermath. This was shortly before the underworld was sealed off. There were hardly any Silvermane guards remaining. In the end, Oleg suggested that we banish him and permanently deny him access to the underworld.
That was probably the best decision they could come up with without actually, like, killing the dude.
Had his victims found out the truth, Vash would have been torn to pieces by furious underworlders.
Probably deserved, though.
He made his final request to us. To take him outside the city to the snow plains he'd always wanted to conquer. His figure gradually disappeared into the snow curtain. I've been telling myself that Vash is dead ever since.
No body has been found, though, so we don't know.
Forgive me. I'm not good at telling stories.
No, you're an excellent storyteller,
Vash was
Natasha.
a terrible brother and a worse doctor. That's all you need to know.
Fair.
Let's call it a day. Thank you for cleaning up the mess my brother left behind. Here, for your trouble.
No, you're gonna reward me for that too? This is probably one of the darker and more depressing character stories in this game because Jesus Christ, man. I understand the reasoning, but anything where there's a side effect of you possibly dying and there being a good chance of recorded cases of you dying, it usually isn't worth the risk because if you're dead, then you really can't earn money or do anything, so just never worth it. But anyways, on a lighter note, next time, we're finally going back to story stuff. So, see you guys next time. Be happy, be safe, be healthy, and good night, everybody.